So do you think if JD Vance becomes vice president, if Donald Trump gets elected, he will target hillbillies and their culture? So Donald Trump chose a vice president that's a huge critic of hillbilly culture. And he says in his book that hillbilly culture is one of the reasons that America is collapsing. Though in 2022, he slowly tried to retract all those statements. In his book, he explains why hillbilly culture draws people to the Trump campaign. He based it off his upbringing. He talks about the values of Southern Ohio, the state of Kentucky, and just Appalachia in general. The book discusses poverty, culture. He is a big critic of people who are on welfare. In his book, JD Vance also describes Appalachian values have a love of the USA, but they're also prone to violence and verbal abuse, drug addictions, and unstable family structures. JD Vance believes that hillbilly culture has led to the slow fall of America. A collapsed society may revert to a more primitive state. And at the time when the book was released, it was actually appreciated more by liberal Democrats than conservative Republicans who were angry about his depiction of hillbilly culture. At the time the book was published, it was actually considered a guide for liberal Democrats to understand why the working class of these areas would be drawn to a generational millionaire that grew up in New York City, Donald Trump.